Right now I'm analyzing gold. Today I'm recording this video on Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. The market will be open tomorrow. So I want to share with you some tips, guys. When you are trading, you have to analyze your chart from higher time frame to lower time frame, and your higher time frame could be H4 or daily time frame. For me, I use H4 time frame. The reason why I use H4 time frame is that H4 time frame is easy for me to use. Is very easy for me to use. That's why I use H4 time frame as my higher time frame. So after analyzing your chart on the H4 time frame, you have to get your entry on the H1, that is medium time frame, or 15 minutes time frame, and that is lower time frame. That's where you get your entry models. That's where you get your entry. Another thing, guys, to focus on is market structure. You must understand the market structure. You must understand the price movement before you consider taking any trade. Right now, gold is in a bearish downtrend. It is going down. Let me show you here. The price is getting lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low. So after analyzing your chart and know where the price is going, what is next? Don't worry, I'm here to show you, my friend. After analyzing what the price is doing, you must get prepared to get your entry. But when do we enter the trade? We enter, like I told you, we enter on the H1 or 15 minutes time frame. H1 or 15 minutes time frame after analyzing your chart on the higher time frame, H4 or daily time frame. So let me show you here. We have a key support level, and guys, what you must understand is that price moves from key level to another key level, from one key level to another key level, from key support level to key resistance level, support level to resistance level. Just like here, I can show you here. We have a key support level here. We have a key support level here and a key resistance level right here. Whenever price reaches this key support level, it goes up to key resistance level, comes back at this key support level, goes up to key resistance level, comes back, goes up, and then break through this key support level. So in this case, we have to sell. Why? Because the price is in a downtrend, and when the price is in a downtrend, we want to look for sales. Yeah, because we want to trade with the trend, we have to follow the trend. So guys, let me show you here. So we have a key resistance level here. Remember, I told you guys to use this rectangle tool. I told you to use this rectangle tool, guys. Yeah. So what do we do next here, guys? When the price comes back and reaches your key support resistance level, because we are in a bearish downtrend, like here, like this, you want to go down to either H1, that is medium time frame, or 15 minutes time frame to get your sniper entry. So here you can enter for a sell position after getting this selling pressure. So you can enter around here, and always make sure you press your stop loss above the key level, and you take profit at the next key level. But before, guys, look and see what happened here. price was creating these long bullish candles, the big green candlesticks. That shows us that price is continuing going up. So here you don't need to enter for a sell position. So and later price given us this long wick candle, the green candle with long wick, that shows rejection, that price is rejecting this key resistance level. When you get this, you get prepared, because we know that price might crash down, and when you get this selling pressure, then you are free to enter. You press your stop loss above the key level, yeah, and you take profit. You take profit at this key resistance level, this key support level, and you won the trade. Another thing, you must clearly see what the price is doing, because as you can see right now, the price, when you see this huge consolidation, the price is not showing you whether it is bearish or bullish. In this case, you don't want to enter. You stay out of the market, because the price was going sideways, not bullish, not bearish. What do we do here? We want to wait for price to break through this consolidation. As you can see right now, when it breaks through this consolidation, we want to wait for price to come back to retest the consolidation. The price will come back to retest this consolidation and then continues going down. So here, this is where you enter for a sell position. Remember this, you don't just enter. You have to wait to get the confirmation before you enter. Which confirmation do we wait for? We wait for the confirmation, either a bearish, since we are in a bearish downtrend, we wait for a bearish engulfing candlestick. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick, the big red candlestick that represents sellers. That's when you enter for a sale. Your stop loss must be above, and you take profit at the next key level. I want to show you one more thing, guys, is that you have to trade 3 to 5 currency pairs. For me, I trade only 4 currency pairs. Why do I trade 4 currency pairs? Is because I don't want to get confused with many currency pairs, because when you focus on many currency pairs, you either lose more money or you will not trade at all, because you will be focusing on and analyzing more currency pairs. For me, I trade GBP JPY, gold, Euro USD, GBP USD. Those are the only 4 currency pairs I trade, and I focus only on those 4 currency pairs. So that's all, guys. That's how you can do it. So remember this, master this, and you stop chasing the market. And remember, patience is your edge. The setbacks are part of our journey. See you in the next one.